Welcome back, everybody, to No Breaks TV. I am Dewey Lorzell up in the booth here tonight with Tom Jinx, who's running the cameras, everything behind the scenes. Tonight we are once again with the Dirt Series, as tonight is the final tune-up before their regular season gets kicked off here on iRacing. Tonight we're at Lanier. We've got three classes of cars going at it. We've got the Street Stock, UMP Modified, and 360 Winged Sprint cars this evening. Right now on the track is the second group of hot laps for the modifieds. Right now, currently quick time in the modified division in the 0-1 machine is Kyle Vollringer with a 13.807. The Street Stocks have already gone through their hot lap session. Dustin Ward was quick time 15.545, followed by Michael Haman with a 15.834. Before this next group of hot laps gets underway, I want to say thanks to everybody who is tuning in. We really appreciate you coming in and watching what we have to offer here on No Breaks TV and Dirt Series at Lanier. If you haven't already, please give us that thumbs up. That always helps out. Subscribe if you do have a YouTube channel, and say hey in the comments, and I'll try and respond as the night goes on. So the last group of modifieds now getting their hot laps underway. Andrew Schaefer out there in the number 19 and the 02 is Jason Shank. In the 2 tonight, that'll be Travis Marsh, as he won in the inaugural race for the Modifieds with Dirt Series. 124, Brandon Bolton has made his way back here tonight to run with the Modifieds once again here at Dirt Series. Brad Doss also returning back in the Modifieds. He's in the 26 machine here this evening. The hot laps are just about done right now. Kyle Vollringer does sit on top of the board, 13.807. Travis Marsh just hit a 13.808. Very close times between those two drivers. As the checkered flag will wave over the final group of modifieds for their hot laps. The sprint cars are in staging. Kyle Vollringer will be the quickest in the modified hot lap sessions here this evening. It's 360 sprint cars rolling on to the racing surface. The first car out of pit road in the 15 is Corey Teeple. Right behind him in the 22 machine, that'll be Ross Weiss. Nice to have Ross with us here this evening. A lot of new faces with the sprint cars rolling in. 5 of Chase Briscoe is here with us this evening in a sprint car. In the 35 machine, that'll be Travis Poland. We see him in here. Maybe have some little bit of luck with the sprint cars this evening. In the 4 machine, that'll be Danny Lawson. And that is all the sprint cars for hot lap session number 1. Right now, Chase Briscoe, top of the board, 11.836. Right behind him in the 22, Ross Weiss with 11.909. They're the only two in the 11-second bracket so far. Travis Poland, 12.016, close behind. The checkered flag will wave over the hot lap session number 1 for the 360 sprint car division. Chase Briscoe will be on top of the board overall, as there's the only session of hot laps so far in that number 5 machine with 11.836. Next group of sprint cars rolling out onto the racing surface. In the 23 will be Brian Slover. In the 126, that is Steve Cooper. In the 38 machine is Derek Fisher. In the number 67 is Austin Matthews. The 76 machine will be Jason Lance. Steve Cooper off to a slow start, caused a little bit of a angle up there. Everybody able to get through no problem. And Austin Matthews in the 67 will jump to the quick time, 11.810. Derek Fisher also in the 11-second bracket with an 11.844. The time changed just as the checkered flag was waving there. Well, 4 sprint cars in the 11-second bracket. Everybody else looks to be in the 12-second bracket. And that'll do it for hot laps here this evening at Lanier National Speedway. Austin Matthews is quickest overall, 11.810 here for the sprint cars. Again, I want to say thanks to everybody tuning in here this evening and all you that are returning. We always appreciate your support, your viewership, everything in between. If you are watching this and you want to race with the Dirt Series, remember to check them out on Facebook. They're just under as Dirt Series. They usually post the sign-up sheets and everything on their Facebook with all the times, any event information that you would need if you would like to race with them. So, the way tonight is going to go, heat races. Street stocks will run 8-lap heat races, UMP modifieds 10 laps, 360 winged sprint cars will run 10 laps. B-mains, if needed, will follow. I do not believe we'll need B-mains in any of the classes this evening. In your A-mains, the street stocks will go 20 laps, modifieds will go 30 laps, sprint cars will go 30 laps here this evening. The lineup sheet for the No Brakes Television Street Stock division here this evening on the pole, scheduled to be in the 44 machine, Jeff Baggett out of Columbia, South Carolina. To his outside in the 69, that's Derek Lysak out of Granite City, Illinois. Second row inside, the 18 of Michael Haman out of Ironton, Iowa. To his outside in the 3, Chad Hanna out of Libsyn, North Dakota. Then bringing up the tail, the 30 of Leland Carblum out of Libsyn, North Dakota. And the 77 of Dustin Ward out of Clinton, Tennessee. So while we have a minute and we can stay ahead of the ball, as we say that, the street stocks are heading to the grid for their heat race. The Understeer Motorsports UMP modified lineups have been posted. We will go over there and make sure we get all of those lineups given out to you before they actually take the track here. But the street stocks are up first. 8 laps for their heat race. Scheduled to be 6 cars. We'll see if all cars do in fact make the call here this evening at Lanier. A couple of new faces here in the street stocks. We got Lee Carblin with us tonight, Chad Hanna. Nice to see him out and about here with us this evening. It's also good to see Jeffrey Baggett back, Dustin Ward, Michael Haman, and also Derek Lysak is with us this evening as well. Looks like all but the 44 of Jeffrey Baggett has made the call. And that is unfortunate, as Jeff Baggett was scheduled to be on the pole of the heat race here with street stocks. Jeffrey Baggett does make it out right before they were going to just move the inside row up. So Jeffrey Baggett makes it out. He is on the pole. To his outside in the 69, Derek Lysak. Second row inside, that's the 18, Michael Haman. To his outside in the 3, Chad Hanna. Pulling up the rear of the number 30 machine on the inside, Leland Carblin. To his outside in the 77 is Dustin Ward. Next time by, we will be taking the green flag for the first heat race of the evening. It will be the street stock division. Street stocks will go 8 laps here, 1 heat race for them. This is all the cars that unloaded here tonight at Lanier with the Dirt Series. Coming out of turn number 4, green flag is waving, and we are underway for the heat race in the street stocks. Through turns 1 and 2, the 44, Jeffrey Baggett has the lead. Michael Haman powers to the inside, grabs second, but the 77 of Dustin Ward is right there trying to make the inside work, as Michael Haman tries to hold on to second to run down Jeffrey Baggett. Here comes Dustin Ward to the inside at 18 of Michael Haman. Almost, he does clip the inside wall. That's going to slow down his momentum and give the spot to Michael Haman. Down to turns 3 and 4. First, second, and third throw. Blanket over him there, so close. Michael Haman trying to work to the inside of the 44. Jeffrey Baggett. Baggett does a good job coming down. And the 18 and 77 make contact in turn 2. Caution flag will fly. The 18 of Michael Haman coming down to try and avoid the 44 of Jeffrey Baggett. Dustin Ward had a lot of momentum, could not get her load up, and collected the 18. But everybody looks like they will continue rolling here. So they will drop the 77 to the tail, as he was involved in that caution along with the 18 of Michael Haman, who spun around. So Jeffrey Baggett still your leader, now running second, the 3 of Chad Hanna. Running in third, the 69 of Derek Lysak. Behind him will be Lee Carblin, then the 77 Dustin Ward, and the 18 of Michael Haman. So through turns 3 and 4, the green flag will be coming out. Waiting, green flag is out, and we are back underway. Now Chad Hanna tries to make it work on the bottoms. He's going to try and sneak by Jeffrey Baggett, take the lead away. Derek Lysak not too far back, waiting for a mistake as Chad Hanna does slip up high, but so does Jeffrey Baggett. Jeffrey Baggett into the outside wall. Chad Hanna sneaks underneath, grabs the lead. Your new leader in the 3 machine, that's Chad Hanna. The battle for second going on is Jeffrey Baggett trying to hold on, and Derek Lysak trying to work on the inside. We are halfway home here, and Derek does get by Jeffrey Baggett. Here comes Dustin Ward now to the inside of the 44. Jeffrey Baggett in 2 laps has gone from 1st to 4th. Right now it is all Chad Hanna out front. Derek Lysak trying to hold off the 77 of Dustin Ward. Dustin very fast in the street stock division. Had his work cut out for him, had to come from the back. Gets involved in the yellow, now trying to come from the back again here in just 8 short laps. Chad Hanna with a pretty comfortable lead. The battle for second is on. Derek is there. Dustin Ward trying to work to the inside. And here comes Jeff Baggett once again as Dustin Ward gets by Derek Lysak. Derek not going away, but here comes Jeff Baggett. We've got the 69 of Derek Lysak around in turn 4. Collects the 18 of Michael Haman. But that will be the end of the races. They were coming for the checkered. Chad Hanna will come home with the victory in the heat race. Dustin Ward second. Scored in the 3rd position, I believe, will be Leland Carlin. Then Jeff Baggett, Derek Lysak, and Michael Haman. So next up, the Understeer Motorsports UMP Modifieds. 3 heat races here tonight, and heat race number 1 starting on the pole in the number 99 machine. That'll be Seth Cheney out of Ohio. To his outside in the 101 machine, Josh Helms out of Woodruff, South Carolina. Second row inside, 117 of Bobby Morrison out of Pacuda, Kentucky. To his outside, scheduled to be the 07 of Craig Gullickson out of Hammond, Wisconsin. Third row inside, the 40 of Gavin Manning out of Bakersfield, California. And out of Jefferson City, Missouri, the 19 of Andrew Schaefer. So we've got a couple of race cars working their way out of the pit area. Weren't quite ready for the grid there. So heat race number 1 for the Modifieds is now rolling. Looks like everybody will make it for heat race number 1. We'll have 6 cars going 10 laps here. And there will be 6 cars in each of the 3 heat races here this evening for the Modifieds. Seth Cheney and Josh Helms will take you to the green flag here. 10 laps in heat race number 1. Everybody is nose to tail, fender to fender, slowly rolling through turns 3 and 4 as they're looking for the green flag. A jump by the 99 of Seth Cheney. And we will try again next time by. The 99 jumped a little early. The flagman starts the race. The race car drivers do not here at Dirt Series. So we'll try it again as we slow roll down the back straightaway. Now they speed up the pace a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to try on start number 2 here for heat race number 1. Green flag is waving and we are underway in heat race number 1. A great start by Josh Helms. He'll immediately jump into the lead. Seth Cheney is now battling with the 07 machine of Craig Gullickson for second. Craig is going to get him on the outside. Seth Cheney not going away. Looks like Craig's going to have the advantage through turns 3 and 4. Here comes Bobby Morrison as he's now looking past Seth Cheney. A little bit of contact there. Everybody's still rolling. We are almost 3 wide as the 40 of Gavin Manning gets into the outside of the 117. And the caution flag will fly, and I believe he collected the 99 of Seth Chaney as well. They were 3 wide coming off turn 2, and Gavin Manning ran out of real estate, got into the 117 of Bobby Morrison, and Seth Chaney was on the outside with nowhere to go. Josh Helms will be your leader, the 07. That's Craig Gullickson. Will be running in the 2nd position when we come back to green. Gavin Manning will run 3rd. Andrew Schaefer 4th. 5th place, 99 of Seth Chaney. And bringing up the rear, the 117 of Bobby Morrison. So green is coming out as the 101 of Josh Helms looks for the green. And green is black out, and we are back underway. Right now, Josh Helms trying to hold off the 07 of Craig Gullickson as Craig looking for the lead. Has to try a different line as he's going to run the same line as Josh Helms, and that is not going to help him get around. The 40 of Gavin Manning is close in tow as he's trying to look to the outside of Craig Gullickson. Does not have the momentum yet. Now he's going to try and sneak to the inside of the 07. Andrew Schaefer sits patiently in 4th, waiting for any mistake made by these guys. All battling for the lead. Josh Helms not getting any separation from the 07 of Craig Gullickson, and the 40 of Gavin Manning is right there with them. We are halfway home right now. Josh Helms has led every lap, but it's not been easy. Craig Gullickson, Gavin Manning right there. Andrew Schaefer running 4th, has a little bit of a gap to catch Gavin Manning, but he has a gap over the 117 of Bobby Morrison. And your pole sitter Seth Chaney with some damage running in the back of this heat race. Gavin Manning trying to move up to the high side of the racetrack in 3 and 4 to find a way around. He's gets into the 07 of Craig Gullickson. Craig Gullickson hits the inside wall, keeps rolling, but Gavin Manning's going to take over that 2nd position. As Andrew Schaefer and the 117 of Bobby Morrison tangling in turn 4. Now Bobby Morrison bounces it off the wall. Here comes Andrew Schaefer back down to the inside. Craig Gullickson now tries to catch back up, as the white flag is waving for the 101 of Josh Helms. Andrew Schaefer gets way sideways. He was going to look to the inside of Bobby Morrison, ran out of real estate. But coming out of turn number 4, the 101 of Josh Helms will win heat race number 1. The 40 of Gavin Manning comes home in 2nd, 07 Craig Gullickson 3rd, 117 Bobby Morrison 4th, 19 Andrew Schaefer 5th. And the 99 of Seth Chaney will round out heat race number 1 here at the Modifieds. So for your Understeer Motorsports Modified heat race number 2, Jason Nash in the 199 out of Highland, Illinois on the pole. 124 Brandon Bolton out of Independence, Kentucky to his outside. The 26 of Brad Doss out of Hermitage, Arkansas. The 11 of Trevor Baker. The 2 of Travis Marsh out of McHenry, Mississippi, and Jason Shank out of Waynesboro, Pennsylvania in the 14. As we are going green out of turn number 4. Everybody is side by side. The green flag is waving, and we are underway for heat race number 2. Keep your eye on the 2 machine of Travis Marsh. They are side by side for the lead as the 199 almost gets into the 124. Here comes the 26 and the 2. Brad Doss now looks to the inside of the 199 machine of Jason Nash, and Travis Marsh is to his inside. They were 3 wide coming off of turn 2. Brad Doss, a little bit of contact with the 199 of Nash, shoots him up the racetrack. Here comes the 11 of Baker, but the 2 of Travis Marsh is going to come out in 3rd. Travis Marsh is charging right now. He's got a very fast number 26 in front of him of Brad Doss. The 199, Jason Nash, not going away. The 26 slips up. Travis Marsh going to get underneath Brad Doss for 2nd. And here comes Nash on the inside of Doss as well. Brandon Bolton just trying to stay ahead of these guys as he's got a lot of hot shoes chasing them down. Travis Marsh working on the inside. Brad Doss more towards the middle of the racetrack. We are halfway home, and Travis Marsh has caught the back bumper of the 124 Brandon Bolton. The 26 is the only car on the high side, but right now, looking up at the front, first, second, and third are really close together. Now the 26 of Brad Doss. Yellow is out. Just as it was starting to heat up, we get a caution here. Looks like the caution was brought out as 0-2 of Jason Shank clips the 199 of Nash, collects the 11 of Baker. So, out of turn number 4, we are going green. Brandon Bolton, Travis Marsh, Brad Doss. Going green out of 4. Green is waving, and we're back underway. The 124 Brandon Bolton trying to hold the lead. Travis Marsh to the middle, Brad Doss to the high side. Travis Marsh does get a run out of turn 2 into 3 and 4. In the middle of the racetrack, the 2 of Travis Marsh going to shoot for the lead out of turn number 4. Your new leader is the 2 machine of Travis Marsh. Brandon Bolton trying to work on the inside, get back by Travis Marsh. He's not going to have enough. Travis Marsh opens up in a little bit of a gap, but here comes the 26 of Brad Doss. Brad is one of the only cars on the track that was trying the high side before that caution came out. And now him and the 11 of Baker are running the high side. And they are making up quite a bit of time on the 124 of Brandon Bolton. And it's all Travis Marsh right now as they come around to collect the white flag. Travis Marsh had to work for the heat race here as he is going to take this barring any catastrophes through turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag is waving off the turn 4. Travis Marsh takes home the win. The 124 Brandon Bolton will come home second. Third will be the 26 of Brad Doss. Fourth, the 11 of Trevor Baker. Behind him in fifth, the 199 of Jason Nash. Rounding out the field in the 0-2 machine is Jason Shank. The Understeer Motorsports UMP Modified Heat Race number 3 lineup in the 8. Tyler Summerlin scheduled to be on pole out of Moultrie, Georgia. I believe I said that right. So is outside the 56, Brad Dyer out of Nashville, Tennessee. And it's the 33 of Torrin Schurtz out of Eldon, Missouri. 28 of Ken Short out of Richmond, Kentucky. 01 of Kyle Bolringer out of Makita, Iowa. And 31 of Jonathan Smith out of Nashville, Tennessee as we're getting ready to go green. Everybody side by side out of turn 4. Green is waving and we're underway. They're 3 wide for second, 4 wide for second. Everybody thinks a little bit better of it. Everyone's going to back out, but the 28 machine looks down to the inside of the 56. Ken Short trying to make his way into second. Battling hard right now with Brad Dyer. Kyle Bolringer looking to the inside of Torrin Schurtz in the 33 machine. That is for fourth. He will get by him. Gets way sideways in turns 1 and 2. Everybody able to avoid him. Brad Dyer right now trying to hold off Ken Short. Tyler Summerlin in the lead. He is in the 149 tonight, registered in the 8 car, but he is in the 149. Ken Short works to the second position. He will get it off of turn number 4, and now Ken Short's going to try and work on Tyler Sutherland for the lead. With the 0-1 machine, that will be Kyle Bolringer. He is working on third place, 56, Brad Dyer. Tyler Sutherland trying to hold off Ken Short as they both get really sideways in 1 and 2. And that forced everybody to kind of get on the binders, but everyone keeps moving at a pretty steady pace. Tyler Summerlin with a little bit of gap right now over Ken Short. The 56 of Brad Dyer got way too high in 1 and 2, lost the spot to the 0-1 of Kyle Bullringer, and 31 of Jonathan Smith trying to take that spot away as well. Two laps to go as they cross the stripe. Tyler Summerlin doing everything he can to hold off Ken Short. Ken Short is right there, and 0-1 of Kyle Bullringer is starting to come into the picture here as they come around for the white flag. Ken Short looks to the outside, and Tyler Summerlin doesn't have enough as the white flag is waving. Tyler Summerlin holding on to the lead. Ken Short moves up to the top groove of the racetrack down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. And he will not have enough as your winner for heat race number 3 will be Tyler Summerlin. Ken Short comes home second, Kyle Bullringer third, Jonathan Smith fourth, Orange Shirts fifth, and Brad Dyer comes home sixth. So that'll do it for the UMP Modifieds. As now we will roll out the 360 sprint cars. So heat race number 1 for the Dirt Series 360 sprint cars. On the pole, the 4 of Danny Lawson. To his outside in the 23 is Brian Slover. Second row on the inside scheduled to be in the 7 machine, Loudon Reimer. I believe I said that right. And to the outside in the 35 machine scheduled to be Travis Pullen. He is out of Spring Hill, Florida. And on the last row in the 38 machine, Derek Fisher out of Owingsville, Kentucky. And to the outside is Jason Lance out of Independence, Missouri. That is your lineup for heat race number 1, and I do not see Reimert. And I am not sure if he will be making the call here for heat race number 1. So, with him missing the call, Derek Fisher will roll up on that inside row to start third. Then Jason Lance will have the third row all to himself here in heat race number 1. So next time by, we'll be letting him loose for heat race number 1. We're going 10 laps here for heat race number 1. We have one more heat race after this. We'll be getting right into your A main events. So through turns 3 and 4, the green flag is waving, and heat race number 1 for the sprint cars is underway. Danny Lawson immediately to the lead, under fire. The 38 machine tries the slide job, doesn't quite have enough. They bang wheels, keep going. Derek Fisher tries the slide job again, gets into the 4. Down the back straightaway, Travis Pullen gets a little piece of it. Now he's going to look to the outside of the 4 machine as he gets wicked loose off of turn number 4. So right now, Derek Fisher is in the lead. Travis Pullen not too far behind. Danny Lawson has fallen into the 3rd position. Jason Lance is now 4th. Jason Lance looking to the inside of Lawson for 3rd. Not quite able to get there as Danny Lawson way too high in 3 and 4. Clips the wall big time, able to keep rolling. He pounded the right rear tire off the wall, got the car up on 2 wheels, and kept rolling. We are halfway down. Derek Fisher is your leader. Travis Pullen is in 2nd. Now is a crazy turn of events. They're surprised that nobody ended up upside down as these guys are beating and banging big time for sprint cars. Jason Lance still runs 3rd. Danny Lawson is in 4th. and Brian Slover is bringing up the rear. Everybody pretty spread out right now. Derek Fisher has 2 laps to go. And barring any major mistakes, he should come home with the heat race #1 victory as Travis Pullen not able to catch him. The white flag is waving for the 38 of Derek Fisher. He is working to the inside of the lap down car, Brian Slover. Through turns 3 and 4, the winner of heat race #1 will be the 38 of Derek Fisher. Travis Pullen will come home in second. Jason Lands third. Danny Lawson fourth. And the 23 of Brian Slover will bring up the rear. Starting on the pole of the Dirt Series 360 Sprint Car Heat Race #2 in the 22 machine, that's Ross Weiss. To his outside, the 71 of Tanner Zweifel. I'm not sure if I said that right. I'm sorry, Tanner. You can yell at me later. Out of Watertown, South Dakota. Second row inside, the 126 of Steve Cooper. It doesn't say. To his outside in the 67 is Austin Matthews out of Dexter, Missouri. Third row, the 5 of Chase Briscoe and the 15 of Corey Teeple out of Lake Ariel, Pennsylvania. So the lineup looks good right out of the gate, and we should be going green out of turn 4. Keep your eye on Ross Weiss and Chase Briscoe, 2 very fast drivers here in sprint cars. Out of turn 4, green flag is out and we are underway. Ross Weiss gets a slow start. Chase Briscoe does not. He passes almost the entire field of 1 and 2, not able to clear them all. Ross Weiss is going to hang on. The 67 machine of Austin Matthews is there as well as the 71. Tanner Zweifel in the lead. Ross Weiss all over his back bumper, trying to look for the lead. Shoots down to the bottom. He's going to block the 67 of Austin Matthews down the back straightaway. Ross Weiss in the 3 and 4 to the lead. They're 3 wide per second. Chase Briscoe tries to shoot the middle, gets into the 71 machine. Ross Weiss is your leader, somehow dodges all that chaos. The 71 machine got into the outside wall when Chase Briscoe got sandwiched between him and the 67 of Austin Matthews. Ross Weiss in the lead, the 67 of Austin Matthews hunting the 22 machine of Ross Weiss, and Chase Briscoe right there behind. Right now, your top 3 has absolutely ran away from the rest of this heat race as we are halfway home. Ross Weiss trying to hang on. The 67, Austin Matthews, not too far behind, just looking for any type of mistake from Ross Weiss. Not sure if there's anything wrong with that 5 machine of Chase Briscoe as he's off the pace just a bit from these 2. And I know he had a lot of contact when he got sandwiched in with the 71 of Tanner. Right now, 2 laps to go. Austin Matthews was looking to make a move on the inside of Ross Weiss, did not have enough, as he is catching him in turns 1 and 2, but Ross Weiss is better in turns 3 and 4. White flag is waving right now. Ross Weiss is under fire. The 67 throws a slide job in turns 1 and 2, not able to stick. They're side by side down the back straightaway. Give it back to Ross Weiss in turns 3 and 4. Austin Matthews with a great effort will not get heat race #2 victory. That'll go to Ross Weiss in the 22 machine, the 67. Austin Matthews comes home in second. Chase Briscoe will come home third. I believe Steve Cooper. And then the 71 of Tanner Zweifel. What a heat race #2. As that will be it for all the heat race action here this evening with the Dirt Series at Lanier. So now we just await race control to let us know that the lineups are set for all the main action here tonight. So as we have a little bit of downtime, this is a perfect time to go get something to drink or something to snack on, use the bathroom. So we got 3 A mains coming at you, street stocks, modifieds, and the sprint cars. As we are waiting, I do believe the street stock lineup has been posted. Looks like the street stock lineup has been posted for the No Brakes TV street stock A main lineup. 6 cars on the pole in the 3, Chad Hanna out of Libsyn, North Dakota, to his outside, the 77, Dustin Ward out of Clinton, Tennessee. Starting in the 3rd position, the 44 of Jeff Baggett out of Columbia, South Carolina, to his outside in the 30 machine is Lee Carblum out of Libsyn, North Dakota. And on the last row, row number 3, the 18 of Michael Haman out of Ironton, Iowa, and the 69 of Derek Lizak out of Granite City, Illinois. 6 cars will go 20 laps for the street stocks here tonight. And then after that, the UMP modifieds will go 30, and the 360 sprint cars will go 30 laps. Again, thanks to everybody who's tuning in here tonight on YouTube. We really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up. That helps out a ton with getting our content out there to new people, which is always a good thing. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe. You'll be notified every time we go live for any races that we are broadcasting. Right now, we are currently broadcasting with the Dirt Series on Monday nights. We also broadcast Asphalt League on Wednesday nights if asphalt is more of your fancy. So, the street stocks are getting called onto the racetrack here as we're getting ready to roll here with our A-main festivities. Street stocks are starting to line up at the end of pit road here. And again, your lineup on the pole, Chad Hanna, Dustin Ward to his outside, starting 2nd. 2nd row inside, starting 3rd, the 44 of Jeff Baggett. 2nd row outside, starting 4th, Lee Carblum. 3rd row inside, starting 5th, Michael Haman. And starting in 6th, 3rd row outside, Derek Lizak. Looks like we are missing 1 car on the racetrack for the street stocks. I do not see the 69 machine, so he may not be making the call here this evening. So we may be down to just 5 cars. So we're giving 2 laps to the 69 of Derek Bizak. If he is not out on the racetrack in 2 laps, we're going green. That will not change the lineup, as he was scheduled to start in the last row to the outside. So next time by, we're going green with or without the 69 of Derek Bizak. And that is definitely a bummer. We're looking forward to having all these guys out on the racetrack for this feature event. So down the back straightaway they roll. Out of turn 4, we are going green for the first A main of the evening. Chad Hanna, Dustin Ward gonna take you to the green flag here. As we know, that 77 is very quick. Does Chad Hanna have anything for him? Out of turn 4, green flag is waving, and we are underway at Lanier. Immediately, the 77 of Dustin Ward to the lead. Chad Hanna all over his back bumper out of turn number 2. And it looks like the 77 is going to have better momentum into turns 3 and 4. Chad Hanna tags the 77 in turn 4. Yellow will fly as Dustin Ward collected Jeffrey Baggett. Everyone was able to kind of keep rolling. So everybody able to continue on. So we'll see how they line them up here. So we got some cars going into the pit road area to get some work done. They only have 2 laps to get anything repaired. So they still have Chad Hanna in the lead, Michael Hamann second, Lee Carlin third. Then it'll be Jeff Baggett and Dustin Ward. So Dustin Ward has a lot of work cut out for him once again. We have 1 lap in here. So we're going green here. Michael Hamann needs to close that gap between him and Chad Hanna as they're coming off turn 4 looking for the green flag. And green is out and we're back underway. Michael Hamann looks to the inside of Chad Hanna down the back straightaway. They are side by side into turns 3 and 4. Chad Hanna trying to utilize the high side of the racetrack. Michael Hamann on the bottom. It is a little slick down there, but if you can make it work, it is the shorter way around the racetrack. As here comes Dustin Ward now to the inside of Jeffrey Baggett. He's going to go right by him. And Dustin Ward all over the back bumper, the 18 of Michael Hamann. Michael Hamann, Chad Hanna still side by side as the 44 of Jeff Baggett just hit pit road opening. Meanwhile, Michael Hamann slide job for the lead, makes contact with Chad Hanna. Dustin Ward gets into the back of him. They're 3 wide for the lead. Michael Hamann will hold on to the lead. Dustin Ward's going to take second away from Chad Hanna as both Dustin and Chad hit the brakes, thinking better of that 3 wide situation. Dustin Ward trying to go 2 for 2 in the street stocks here with the Dirt Series. Right now he's got to get around the 18 of Michael Hamann, who is your current leader, as Chad Hanna is starting to lose these front 2. Dustin Ward is to the inside of Michael Hamann, not quite able to make the pass, but he is there. He's trying to force Michael Hamann up towards the higher portion of the racetrack. Michael Hamann still remains to lead, but Dustin Ward is right there hanging with the 18. And out of turn number 2, looks like Michael Hamann got way too high in turns 1 and 2. Dustin Ward looks to take the lead through turns 3 and 4. And he will have the momentum, completes the pass. Your new leader in the 77 machine, that's Dustin Ward. Michael Haman riding in second. Chad Hanna not too far behind, currently running in third. Lee Carbon runs fourth. Jeffrey Baggett runs fifth. Right now, the front two have pulled away, a little bit of a gap between them and the three of Chad Hanna. And Chad Hanna is quite a ways in front of Lee Carbon, who is quite a ways in front of Jeff Baggett. So everybody a little spaced out here as in turns 1 and 2. The 18 of Michael Haman way too sideways, and that's going to give an even bigger lead to the 77 of Dustin Ward. We are halfway home right now. Dustin Ward looks to be 2 for 2 with the Dirt Series, barring any major problems here for the rest half of this race. Everybody very spaced out right now. Pretty calm main event after a little bit of a crazy start. But Dustin Ward has to work his way from the rear of the field yet again, twice in the heat race. Had the lead at the start of the feature, a little bit of contact with Chad Hanna as he could not get Ward up as Dustin passing on the inside. And Dustin made it look like no problem, just marched straight back to the lead here. Dustin Ward continues to open up a little bit of a gap each lap over Michael Haman. The gap between Michael Haman and Chad Hanna remains the same. And Lee Carbon is falling a little bit further back, and the 44 of Jeffrey Baggett starting to catch Lee Carbon. And it is all Dustin Ward once again here this evening. He has got street stocks figured out here at Lanier. Who knows, maybe in the future, might have to put a bounty on the 77. 5 laps to go for Dustin Ward. So if these last 5 laps go smoothly, Dustin Ward will be 2 for 2 with Dirt Series. And Michael Haman trying different lanes of the racetrack, see if he can make any time up on the 77. I do not think that'll happen here this evening. So everybody very spaced out. And the laps are winding down. Pretty big gap between Dustin Ward and Michael Haman. Pretty big gap between Michael Haman and Chad Hanna. And about almost half a track between Chad Hanna and Lee Carbon. 2 laps to go for Dustin Ward. Next time by will be the white flag. As the white flag is waving, Dustin Ward crosses the start-finish line. White flag is officially out. The 77 of Dustin Ward has made it look easy all night long coming from the back. Through turns 3 and 4, he will go 2 for 2 with the Dirt Series out of turn 4. Dustin Ward, your winner in the street stocks here tonight. Michael Haman will come home in second. Chad Hanna third. Looks like Lee Carbon will pick up fourth. And Jeff Baggett in the 5th position. See if we can't get a word with Dustin Ward. As we wait for him, your lineup for the Understeer Motorsports UMP Modifieds. On the pole in the 101, Josh Helms. To his outside, Travis Marsh. Tyler Summerlin and Gavin Manning in row 2. Brandon Bolton, Ken Short, row 3. Craig Gullickson, Brad Doss, row 4. Kyle Vollringer, Bobby Morris in row 5. Trevor Baker, Jonathan Smith, row 6. Andrew Schaefer, Jason Nash, row 7. Torrin Shirt, Seth Cheney, row 8. Jason Shank and Brad Dyer in row 9. So we are just waiting for Dustin Ward. We're trying to get a word with him. He is your main event winner here this evening. And here with Dustin Ward. Dustin, congratulations on the victory. You are now 2 for 2 in the street stocks here with Dirt Series. You made that one look easy even though you got tangled up early.
Yeah, thank you. I thought we were in trouble early, and luckily we had that quick repair. Went in, got everything fixed, come back out, and we were good to go.
Yeah, definitely thought that was going to be an interesting little part of the race, but you seem to just brush it off no problem, charged your way right back to the front, and never really looked back. As now you're 2 for 2 with Dirt Series.
Yeah, appreciate it. We had a good run there. The track was really slick. Had to run the bottom a lot, and there's a lot of grip down there. Just had to be careful not to hit the wall. But I appreciate it.
Yes, thanks for coming out, Dustin, and congratulations once again. Is there anybody out there you would like to thank this evening before we get rolling with the modifieds?
Yeah, I think Dirt Series for putting on the show, and everybody that was watching me.
Well, there you have it, folks. Dustin Ward, 2 for 2 now with the street stocks here at Dirt Series. So, we got a lot of modifieds out on the back straightaway as we wait for Dustin Ward to pull off into the infield. And it looks like he is now off the track safely. 30 laps for the Understeer Motorsports UMP modifieds. Josh Helms, Travis Marsh will be taking it to the green flag. Tyler Summerlin is in that 149 machine, and Gavin Manning in the 40. Brandon Bolton on the 124, Ken Short in the 28, make up row number 3. Race control making sure everybody's in the correct spot. Definitely keep your eye out for Travis Marsh. We know he is very, very quick. Josh Helms has proved himself to be fast as well. 149 of Tyler Summerlin is pretty quick. All these guys are quick. They've got 30 laps to figure out who's the quickest. They have to keep your eye on that 28 of Ken Short. He seems to get faster the longer a race goes. We saw the 26 of Brad Doss was pretty quick on the high side in his heat race. Kyle Bollinger in that one machine, he made some pretty good moves in his heat race. So as everybody is lined up correctly, they look to go 4 wide. So this is appreciation and a thanks to everybody tuning in. We are 4 wide here with the Dirt Series and the Understeer Motorsports UMP modifieds on the front straightaway. So a big thanks to each and every one of you who tune in. We do a little sim version of the 4 wide salute for you here at Dirt Series. It wasn't perfect, but I'll take it. It was still pretty cool 4 wide salute. So 30 laps here for the modifieds. So lineup looks good. Next time by Josh Helms, Travis Marsh, going to take you to the green flag. We've got 30 laps and a lot of fast modifieds here with us this evening. Nice to see a good field come out and support the Dirt Series. So keep your eye up front, as this is going to be good. Flagman starts the race out of turn number 4. Here we go. Green flag is out, and we are underway in the modifieds. Right away, the front three take off quickly as Tyler Summerlin almost clips the inside wall. Is going to make his way underneath. Travis Marsh down the back straightaway. Caution will fly. So it looks like we'll get a complete restart. Going into turn number 1, it looks like the 11 made contact with the 117 and got looped around in turn 2. That's Trevor Baker. Everybody trying to get lined back up in the correct position. We are getting ready to go green out of turn number 4. We'll try it again. Tyler Summerlin had a great run to the bottom side of the racetrack. Got by Travis Marsh, trying to run down the 101 of Josh Helms. You have to try it again here as out of turn 4. We're going green, looking for the green flag. Green flag is out. We're underway. And once again, Tyler Summerlin gets a great jump down to the inside. Travis Marsh is going to try and put himself in the middle of Tyler Summerlin. Josh Helms into turn 3 and 4. We are 3 wide for the lead. Tyler Summerlin thinks better, gets on the binders, makes a little bit of contact with Gavin Manning there on the outside. Gavin Manning almost loops it around. Tyler Summerlin kind of straightens back out. They're still side by side, beating and banging. Tyler Summerlin's going to lose a bunch of positions. Josh Helms loops it down in the infield. Not sure what happened there. Travis Marsh is your leader. As everybody was duking it out, Travis Marsh got by the 101 of Josh Helms as he just looped it and drove it straight down into the pit area. So, race officials have a lot to work out. Trying to review the wreck here. It looks like they called it on the 117 of Bobby Morrison. So the driver's getting a little antsy trying to figure this all out. Tyler Summerlin wants to get his spot back, as him and Gavin Manning were having it out on the racetrack. The 101, Josh Helms, he had looped it and drove it into the pits, but that was just as the caution flag was coming out, so not sure where Josh Helms is going to go. And race control comes over the radio. The 101 of Josh Helms is the reason the caution flew. So that's going to put the 101 machine to the tail. So it looks like Ken Short will be put in second. I'm not sure if Tyler Summerlin is going to stay in third, as he was behind quite a few cars. As it sits right now, Travis Marsh is your leader. Ken Short second right now, Tyler Summerlin third, Gavin Manning fourth, Brandon Bolton fifth. A lot going on the racetrack right now is there's two different incidents happening at the exact same time. So there's a lot of drivers who believe they belong in a certain spot that they may not. Race control has a lot to go over right here. If you are following along, this was a dandy of a yellow flag. I know we don't like to see yellows, but this one came with a lot of drama, as we're going to have to keep an eye on Tyler Summerlin and Gavin Manning, as they were not getting along right from the get-go. As Summerlin and Manning still not agreeing out on the racetrack. So we are 2 laps in, 28 laps to go here for the Understeer Motorsports UMP Modifieds. Travis Marsh, now your leader. As we roll through turns 3 and 4, looking to take the green flag. And the green is out, and we are back underway. Right away, Tyler Summerlin to the outside, Gavin Manning right there to his inside. Brandon Bolton trying to make it 3 wide, not going to be able to do so. As Gavin Manning and Tyler Summerlin are still beating and banging. The 49 loops it around off of turn number 4, right in front of everybody. He will collect the 0-2 of Jason Shank, and that's it. So Tyler Summerlin getting looped around by the 40 of Gavin Manning. So those two did not get along from the drop of the green flag. We knew something was going to happen between these two. Travis Marsh, still your leader. Ken Short runs second. As it stands right now, the 40 of Gavin Manning is third. Brandon Bolton in the 124 rolls in the 4th position, and Craig Gullickson 5th. Tyler Summerlin going to be moved to the back. So that will send Tyler Summerlin to the back. And Gavin Manning will hold on to that 3rd position. Next time by, we'll be back underway here at the Modifieds. This has been a wild race so far. We did get one more lap in, so we are 3 laps into the 30-lap feature. 27 laps to go. Travis Marsh, Ken Short, Gavin Manning, Brandon Bolton, Craig Gullickson. Travis Marsh looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. That 2 car is still for sale. If you want to buy it, contact Travis Marsh. Out of turn 4, we are back underway. Green flag. Ken Short looking to the inside of Travis Marsh off turn number 2. Not going to be able to get it. Still trying on the inside in turns 3 and 4. The 40 of Gavin Manning is on the outside. And Travis Marsh is going to pull away a little bit from Ken Short. Right now we got good battles going on all over the racetrack. Kyle Vollringer trying to work his way on the inside of Craig Gullickson. Looks like he's going to do so. The 117 of Bobby Morrison, the 19 of Andrew Schaefer right there as well, trying to work their way up towards the front. Right now, Gavin Manning gets into the back of Ken Short and turns 1 and 2. Ken Short goes around. Yellow will come out. Ken Short got looped around in turns 1 and 2. So the caution is out. The 40 of Gavin Manning will be charged with the yellow as well. So he will have to drop to the back along with Ken Short, and the 40 is going to pull it into the pit area. And he may be done for the evening. Gavin Manning still in the pit area. Not sure if he's going to come back out. He was not parked for the evening. He was just sent to the tail. So now, Travis Marsh is still your leader. New second place position car, the 124 Brandon Bolton. Craig Gullickson runs third. Kyle Vollringer runs fourth. Bobby Morrison fifth. Andrew Schaefer in sixth. Looks like they got it sorted out as the 31, I believe, will be behind Schaefer. That's Jonathan Smith, then Josh Helms, and Jason Nash. So 6 in. Travis Marsh, still your leader, but now Brandon Bolton gets his shot as we are green out of 4, and green flags out. We're back underway. Brandon Bolton tried the high side on Travis Marsh, not going to get anywhere. Right now, Kyle Vollringer looks to the inside of Craig Gullickson as he is really trying to make that bottom side work. One of the only cars that's down for Travis Marsh. He just cannot get the momentum to get by the 07 of Craig Gullickson. Good battle for third as Bobby Morrison's right there along with Andrew Schaefer. Right now, the 124 slips up. Here comes Craig Gullickson for second. Now Craig's going to dive it down to the inside. Kyle Vollringer to the high side. Caution is out. Travis Marsh was pulling away to a pretty healthy lead as Jason Shank gets into the side of the 199 of Jason Nash and goes around in turn 2. Looks like Gavin Manning is done for the evening. A wild turn of events here tonight. We are approaching halfway. Travis Marsh has been your leader. Brandon Bolton in the 124 still runs in the second position. Craig Gullickson in third. Kyle Vollringer fourth. Bobby Morrison in fifth. Everybody trying to figure out where they need to go. And once they figure that out, we will be back underway here. Does anybody have anything for the 2 of Travis Marsh? Definitely have to keep an eye on the 28 machine of Ken Short as he has to work his way from the back after the spin. And the 101 of Josh Helms about halfway through the field along with Tyler Summerlin. We're going green out of turn number 4. 8 laps in, 22 laps to go as we are green off turn number 4 and we're back underway. Craig Gullickson immediately down to the bottom, tries to look to the inside of Brandon Bolton off of turn number 2, not going to have enough in 3 and 4. Kyle Vollringer going to try and throw it up on the high side. Bobby Morrison going to follow. Craig Gullickson will hang on to third as he loops it going into turns 1 and 2. We've got a big time pile up in turns 1 and 2. Craig Gullickson gets turned around by the 0-1 of Kyle Vollringer, collects Schaefer, Helms, and a whole host of cars. I see damage to the 149 of Tyler Summerlin. Jason Nash was in it. Jonathan Smith was in it. There was a lot of cars in that wreck. That was a big time pileup. It looks like a lot of cars were able to keep going. I see Andrew Schaefer was able to keep rolling. Tyler Summerlin's out there continuing to roll. Looks like Jason Nash looks okay. Jonathan Smith looks alright. Ken Short is able to sneak through with minimal damage, if any. Craig Gullickson had to go in and get some repairs done, along with the 101 of Josh Helms. So next time by, we're going to take the green flag. As we got one more lap in, we are 9 laps in, 21 laps to go. Travis Marsh, Brandon Bolton, Bobby Morrison, Kyle Vollringer, Andrew Schaefer, your top 5. And these guys need to tighten it up to the leaders here as we are going green. Does anybody have anything for the 2 of Travis Marsh? And green flag will fly and we are back underway. Travis Marsh gets a beautiful start, sails it off in turns 1 and 2, is going to run away. Bobby Morrison looking to the inside of Brandon Bolton, but here comes Kyle Vollringer. Kyle Vollringer still trying to make the bottom work. Andrew Schaefer going to try and look to his outside, does not have enough. Now Andrew Schaefer going to look to the inside of Kyle Vollringer. And here comes Tyler Summerlin. Summerlin now to the inside of Andrew Schaefer in turns 3 and 4, not able to have the pass complete. And he looks to try and get him here. As back up to the second place position, Bobby Morrison trying to take away from Brandon Bolton. Kyle Vollringer right there as well. So second, third, and fourth all real close together. Travis Marsh starting to pull away. Bobby Morrison now trying to look to the outside. That battle is for second. Bobby Morrison gets real tight in turns 1 and 2, and here comes Kyle Vollringer. Looks down to the inside, down the back straightaway, trying to take third away from the 117 of Bobby Morrison. Andrew Schaefer holding on to fifth. Tyler Summerlin worked his way from the back after his accident, trying to make a pass on Andrew Schaefer, but that 149 does have a lot of damage. We are halfway home, this time by the stripe. Tyler Summerlin looks to the inside of Andrew Schaefer, almost getting together out of turn 2 into 3 and 4. The 149 throws the slide job. Give the spot to Tyler Summerlin over the 19 of Andrew Schaefer. Back up front, Travis Marsh is in another zip code right now. That tube machine is on a rail. He has about a straightaway lead over Brandon Bolton, who's got his hands full with the 117 of Bobby Morrison and the 0-1 of Kyle Vollringer. Great battle for second going on. Tyler Summerlin able to clear Andrew Schaefer as Andrew is not going down without a fight. And now Tyler Summerlin is going to try and enter this battle up here as the 117 and the 0-1 about made contact out of turn 2, and that's going to allow Summerlin to catch up. But Brandon Bolton gets a little bit of separation from Bobby Morrison. Kyle Vollringer battling to the inside of Bobby Morrison. Andrew Schaefer's got a whole train of cars all of a sudden right on him. Ken Short working his way from the back, looking down to the inside. The 31, that's Jonathan Smith. He's trying the high side, and here comes Jason Nash as well. Andrew Schaefer, Ken Short making Slinging Dirt proud. They're battling side by side down the back straightaway. Looks like Schaefer got a little bit of the wall, and the 31 gets looped around by the 199 of Nash. Caution is out in turns 3 and 4. Nash turns around Smith. Jason Shanks had a long night as he clipped both of them guys. Does a barrel roll, and the car surprisingly looks pretty good. Jonathan Smith just barely gets tapped by Jason Nash. So Travis Marsh, big lead is now erased. Brandon Bolton second, Bobby Morrison third, Kyle Vollringer fourth. Tyler Summerlin is in fifth, Ken Short credited with sixth, Andrew Schaefer seventh, Josh Helms in eighth, Craig Gullickson ninth, and Brad Doss is 10th. Those cars are now returning to the racing surface after getting some repairs made in the pits. So next time by, we're going green. We have 8 laps to go here in the Understeer Motorsports UMP Modified Division. This has been quite a race here this evening, and we still got 360 sprint cars to hit the track. So Travis Marsh looking for the green flag after turn 4. And he was absolutely gone before that yellow flag came out. And green flag waves, and we are back underway, and Travis Marsh once again with a great restart. As they are 3 wide for second, gonna think better of it. Kyle Vollringer's gonna back it off a little bit. Bobby Morrison trying everything he can to get by the 124 Brandon Bolton. Here comes Ken Short now to the inside of Tyler Summerlin. They're battling right behind these guys, battling for second place. I'm sure Ken Short wants to work his way back up there. Tyler Summerlin trying hard, and right behind them in the 101 is Josh Helms. Those 3 had to go to the back, and they have fought their way back to the front. Right now, Brandon Bolton holds on to second. Kyle Vollringer, Bobby Morrison side by side for third. 5 laps to go as Travis Marsh comes across the stripe. Bobby Morrison, Kyle Vollringer still side by side. Right behind them, Tyler Summerlin and Ken Short are side by side. Bobby Morrison continues to hang on to third. Kyle Vollringer doing everything he can to get by him. And Tyler Summerlin and Ken Short right behind these guys have been nose to nose the past couple times across the start-finish line. A great piece of driving by those guys and Josh Helms to work their way back up to the front after having to go to the tail. Right now, out front, it is all Travis Marsh. 2 laps to go. Next time by with the white flag, and here comes Tyler Summerlin on the high side. Gets by the 0-1 of Kyle Vollringer out of turn number 4. The high side starting to work a little bit as 0-1 or 1-0-1 and the 26 make contact in turn 2, and that's going to bring out the yellow. It looks like going into turns 1 and 2, the 1-0-1 of Helms clips a little bit of Ken Short, gets himself sideways, and the 26 of Brad Doss could not slow down enough to avoid the 1-0-1 of Josh Helms. Just a little bit of a chain reaction there. Trying to get everybody sorted here. So Travis Marsh still your leader, Brandon Bolton second, Bobby Morrison third, Tyler Summerlin in fourth, Kyle Vollringer fifth, Ken Short sixth, Craig Gullickson seventh, Jason Nash eighth, Andrew Schaefer ninth, and the 101 of Josh Helms back to 10th as he was docked a couple of spots for jumping the start. You cannot pass before the start-finish line here with Dirt Series. It looks like Josh Helms trying to get a little bit more than what he was allowed to on that restart, and he got penalized for it. So I'm sure Travis Marsh is just wanting to reach the end of this race. Travis Marsh has been absolutely unstoppable here. 2 laps to go. So we will have a green-white checker. We are green off before Travis Marsh, just trying to, oh, they're going to call off. Call off the green flag. Next time by, we'll be going green. The race control had a little bit of a glitch. So, green-white checker coming up. Travis Marsh has been dominant this entire feature. So can Travis Marsh hold on? Brandon Bolton's going to try and throw everything at him that he can. The green flag is back out and we are back underway. Bobby Morrison tried everything he could on that restart. Gets wicked sideways. A lot going on back there. Bobby Morrison's going to fall to fourth. Caution is out. Bobby Morrison got way sideways. Bounced off of Tyler Summerlin and the 0-1 of Kyle Vollringer, but that spun around Ken Short. And that also collected Andrew Schaefer and Seth Chaney. So the landscape will change from third on back. Travis Marsh, Brandon Bolton first and second. Tyler Summerlin has fought and clawed his way back to third. Bobby Morrison falls to fourth. Craig Gullickson fifth. So Seth Chaney and the 28 of Ken Short to the back. We're trying to get everybody in the correct spot here before we get back underway. As the time limit has been met for this race, the next flag will end the race. When they take the green, no matter if it's the yellow, the white, or the checkered. Either way, this race is ending. So still trying to get the lineup figured out as every time we get ready to go green, a driver steps out of line. So they're going to move the 117 up to third, Tyler Summerlin back to fourth, Kyle Vollringer up to fifth, then Craig Gullickson behind Kyle Vollringer. So the lineup looks good. So lineup's still shaky. It looks like the 26 of Brad Doss is now done for the evening. So next time by, we are taking the green flag. Lineup looks correct. Travis Marsh, Brandon Bolton, Bobby Morrison, Tyler Summerlin, Kyle Vollringer. Travis Marsh needs to hang on for either 2 more laps or the next yellow. Rolling through turns 3 and 4, looking for the green flag as we come out of turn number 4. Flagman waves the green flag and we are back underway. Travis Marsh gets a great start. Here comes Tyler Summerlin, just dives bomb into turn 1 and 2. Gets super tight, caution is out, and that'll end the race. Travis Marsh will win, Brandon Bolton second, Bobby Morrison in third. Behind him it is utter chaos. Tyler Summerlin threw it in hard, gets into Bobby Morrison, Kyle Vollringer. And there was wrecked race cars all over the place. Just keep an eye out on Dirt Series Facebook as they work through that finish. That was absolutely chaotic, but exciting nonetheless. Travis Marsh is your winner. We'll try and get a word here with Travis Marsh. And here with tonight's A-Main winner, Travis Marsh. Travis, congratulations on yet another victory over here at Dirt Series. You made that one look easy.
Josh gave me a run in the beginning. I'm not sure what happened behind me. I figured we could have had me, him, and maybe Summerline could have put on a good race, but I'm not sure what happened at the beginning. That those two kind of went backwards. But after that, yeah, it was just kind of cruise control. Well, Ken was there for a minute too. I guess I forgot about him, and he kind of got into something else.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a pretty good race, and then a lot of chaos going on behind you, a lot of guys getting shuffled to the back, and after that you just put yourself in your own zip code and brought home yet another victory. And it had to feel like a marathon there towards the end of the race. Were you getting close to running out of fuel?
No, fuel doesn't really affect them anymore, to me anyways. So I just loaded it down and just made sure I had plenty. I think I put like 16 or 17 gallons in it, which is retarded for 40 laps, so I had plenty.
Well, better safe than sorry. Once again, congratulations, Travis. Anyone you would like to thank out there this evening?
All my guys over at Headhunter Motorsports, teammate Bobby Morrison with Showtime Designs painting on my skins. Congrats to him on third, and I want to wish good luck to our newest team member, Austin Matthews, in the sprint car race.
And there you have it. Thank you again, Travis, for coming out. Hopefully we will see you here in the future.
All right, we'll see.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Travis Marsh, the winner of the Understeer Motorsports UMP Modifieds. Last but not least, the Dirt Series 360 Sprint Cars on the pole, scheduled to be the 38 Derek Fisher out of Owingsville, Kentucky. To his outside in the 22 machine, that is Ross Weeds. Scheduled to start at second row inside, Travis Poland out of Spring Hill, Florida. To his outside, the 67 of Austin Matthews out of Dexter, Missouri. Third row inside, Jason Lance out of Independence, Missouri. The 5 of Chase Briscoe to the outside. The 4 of Danny Lawson, scheduled to start fourth row inside. The 126 of Steve Cooper to the outside. Brian Slover in the 23, fifth row inside. 71 Tanner Zwiefel out of Watertown, South Dakota to the outside. Sixth row inside, Loudon Reimer, and 15 of Corey Teeple out of Lake Ariel, Pennsylvania. And I do believe tagging the field will be the 41 of Colton Snyder. So everybody getting lined up here for 30 laps with the Wing Sprint Cars. Your second place position starter, Ross Weiss, does have a sprint car themed podcast, #OpenRed. So check out Open Red on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, all and in between. Open Red is a great show with him and Justin Fiedler, so if you have not already listened or subscribed to that podcast, do so. They do a lot of interviews with a lot of race car drivers. It is always a great listen between him and Justin. Looks like Loudon Reimer will be a scratch for the entire evening. He will not make it out for the A-Main as well. So next time by, lineup's good. We're going to be on green flag. 30 laps here for the sprint cars. Derek Fisher, Ross Weiss. Travis Pullen, Austin Matthews, Jason Lance, Chase Briscoe, Daniel Lawson and Steve Cooper, here we go off of turn number 4. The green flag is out and we're underway. Chase Briscoe did pass a car before the start and he's going to loop it in turns 1 and 2. We stay green. Here comes the caution as Ross Weiss did get the lead, but caution is out. Chase Briscoe looped it around in turns 1 and 2. And he did kind of jump the start, but when the green flag flew, nobody really went. Chase Briscoe just jumped to the outside to avoid causing any damage to any cars. So Chase kind of jumped the start, but did a good thing to not damage anybody. And hopped to the outside, trying not to damage the 67 machine directly in front of him. So Chase Briscoe has his work cut out for him, and I think he knew that trying to get a good start here. But you have to be nose to tail till you pass the start-finish line. So here we go, looking for the green flag out of 4. And green is out, and we are underway. A much better restart by the entire field that time. Ross Weiss on the outside. A whole gang of cars battling for the lead. Ross Weiss going to take the lead from Fisher in 3 and 4. And here comes Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe all the way to second place in 1 lap. Caution is out. It looks like the caution will be on Brian Slover in turn 3. Just as it was getting interesting, the caution flies. Ross Weiss was able to take the lead from the 38 of Derek Fisher. But through turns 3 and 4, Chase Briscoe powered his way into second. And as they all were battling, Ross Weiss, Chase Briscoe, Derek Fisher, Austin Matthews, I mean, these guys were going at it. Chase Briscoe quickly asserts himself into that second position. And Ross Weiss does have his work cut out for him. So as it sits, Ross Weiss your leader, Chase Briscoe second, Derek Fisher third, Austin Matthews fourth. It looks like 2 cars riding side by side for fifth, either Jason Lance or Travis Pullen. It may go to the 76 of Lance. I'm trying to figure out. And they will move Travis Pullen ahead of Jason Lance. So next time by, we are green out of turn number 4. So Ross Weiss looks to take you back to green out of turn number 4. We still have a lot of laps to go here. 29 laps to go as we come out of turn 4. Green is out and we are back underway. Ross Weiss to the high side. Chase Briscoe is going to follow him. Austin Matthews looking to the bottom to get around Derek Fisher. Not going to be able to do so out of turn 2. Matthews trying to work the slick in turns 3 and 4 on the bottom. Chase Briscoe all over the tail tank of Ross Weiss. Now looks to the inside along with Derek Fisher. Both are going to go for the slide job at the same time. Not going to have enough. Here comes Matthews on the high side. Fisher looking to slide Chase Briscoe. Looks like he's going to get it there 3 wide. Chase Briscoe powered through the middle. Ross Weiss almost loops it. Collects a bunch of cars. Chase Briscoe involved. Travis Pullen involved. Looks like Austin Matthews got some. And Ross Weiss bounced it off of the wall on the front straightaway. Chase Briscoe's going to need some damage repair. He's going to need a new front wing. That will give the lead to the 38 of Derek Fisher. Looks like Austin Matthews, not enough damage for him to really worry about it. He'll be in second. And Jason Lance sits in third. So, a couple cars in the pit area. Ross Weiss, Chase Briscoe, Travis Pullen, Brandon Slover. They will all re-enter the racetrack on the back of the tail. Ross Weiss was your leader. He did have a comfortable gap. Looks like we got cars stalled out there on the front stretch. As the 67 machine of Austin Matthews just stopped there on the front straightaway. Not sure what's going on here. So trying to figure out what's going on with Austin Matthews. So everybody rolling by all the cars that came into the pit area. Austin Matthews came into pit road. Got some damage fixed on that 67. So once he gets back out there, we should be ready to rock. So Derek Fisher is your leader. Now running in second should be the 76 of Jason Lance. Corey Teeple runs third. Fourth will be the 4 of Danny Lawson, and fifth. And the 41 is Colton Snyder. So next time by, we'll be getting back underway. 3 laps down, 27 laps remain here for the sprint cars. Derek Fisher is your leader. These guys really need to tighten them up. Race control is yelling at them over the radio to tighten it up, because we are going green off of 4, and these guys are going to be left in the dust if they do not hurry up. Keep your eye on the back of the field. As green is out, and we are back underway. Derek Fisher with a good restart and jumps immediately to the high side. Gets a pretty good lead over Jason Lance. Here comes Chase Briscoe and Ross Weiss as they're both working on Steve Cooper. 4 wide! Chase Briscoe, Ross Weiss both make contact, both able to keep rolling as they're trying to work the inside of the racetrack as they both get by Cooper. Now they're working on the 4 of Lawson. Chase Briscoe immediately trying to pass half the field here in a lap and a half. It looks like he's going to do so. Ross Weiss is doing it as well, and here comes the 67. Austin Matthews working the bottom side, getting by a lot of cars as well. So those 3 that had got all tangled up are all marching their way back to the front. Chase Briscoe, oh no, that is the 41 of Colton Snyder backwards in turn 2. Caution is out. Colton Snyder loops it around in turn 2, and the caution flag will fly. Chase Briscoe, Ross Weiss, and Austin Matthews made quick work of half the field in 2 laps. So next time by, we are going green. Your leader remains the 38 of Derek Fisher. 76 of Jason Lance, second. Corey Teeple, third. Chase Briscoe, fourth. Ross Weiss, fifth. Austin Matthews, sixth. Can Derek Fisher hang on to the lead here as he's got some guys that are a little bit further back that are hunting for the lead? Off of turn 4, green flag. Green is out, and we're back underway. Derek Fisher with another good restart. You got to keep your eye on Chase Briscoe, Ross Weiss, and Austin Matthews. Chase Briscoe running the high side all over Corey Teeple. Ross Weiss going to try and sneak by, makes contact. And here comes Austin Matthews trying to slide Ross Weiss out of turn 2. Not able to do so. They're side by side through turns 3 and 4. and they are battling hard. Ross Weiss sticking in it as he is all over the tail tank of Corey Teeple, who is also all over the back of Jason Lance. Ross Weiss going to have to look down to the bottom, going to try and slide both of them in turns 3 and 4. Ross Weiss not enough, tags the 15, no harm, no foul. The 67 comes up and tags Ross Weiss. Chase Briscoe not going away. Now he's going to try and fight his way back into this. Meanwhile, the 38 of Derek Fisher is gone. Jason Lance trying to hold on to second. Corey Teeple right there behind him. Ross Weiss is stalking them. He looks faster, just cannot get the bottom to work. As these two are running so close together, Ross Weiss either has to slide both of them or slide none of them. Ross Weiss gets really loose off the floor, and here comes Chase Briscoe. Ross Weiss diving it down to the inside. Not enough. Here comes Chase Briscoe to the inside of Ross Weiss. Austin Matthews also there. Chase Briscoe tries to slide both of them. Gets in front of Teeple, makes it stick. Almost spins out Ross Weiss. Here comes Austin Matthews, going to throw the slider on Briscoe. Not enough as Lance gets into the wall, and he's going to lose a bunch of spots. Chase Briscoe is ahead of the pack right now. What a crazy turn of events with the 5. Chase Briscoe is going to come out ahead as the 15 of Teeple in the wall. Caution is out. And that really hurts for Derek Fisher, who was way ahead of the field here as everybody was battling hard. And now it looks like we will stay green. Actually, no caution. My apologies. As the car that was the problem was able to exit the track. But no change there on the racetrack. Derek Fisher is still gone. Chase Briscoe still runs second with Austin Matthews in third. A little bit of chaos in the tower here tonight. And then one crazy night. Chase Briscoe, Austin Matthews, they need a caution. They're running nose to tail. Wisely not battling each other too hard right now, as they need to work on catching the 38 of Derek Fisher. Fisher is way ahead of them right now. And as I say that, Austin Matthews throws the slider on Chase Briscoe. Unsuccessful as Briscoe crosses him over. He'll hold on to that second position, but Austin Matthews not going away. Travis Boland a little ways behind them, and then it's Ross Weiss. Right now, the main focus, the main battle, all the duking it out is for second place. Chase Briscoe trying to hang on. Austin Matthews looking to the inside. Briscoe goes to block. Very smart move by the 5. The 5 tags the wall, and the 3 and 4 has to go way low trying to save it. Makes a little bit of contact with Austin Matthews, but everybody's still rolling in the same direction. Austin Matthews still trying to work on the inside of the 5, Chase Briscoe for second. He does not have enough as Chase Briscoe with all the speed. And Derek Fisher just pulled it into the infield. Not sure what happened to your leader, Derek Fisher, but your new leader is a 5, Chase Briscoe, and right away we got a battle for the lead. Austin Matthews right there with him. As Briscoe gets into the wall once again, has to dive it down to the inside, going to try and slide up to block Austin Matthews. Not able to do so. Austin Matthews gets by. Chase Briscoe looking for the slider, 3 and 4. He's going to get there. Matthews crosses him back over. These two, oh, Briscoe almost gets into Austin Matthews. He loops it, able to save it. But Austin Matthews is now way ahead. You got a wreck on the back straightaway. No, that's Ross Weiss and Travis Pullen. Travis Pullen off of turn 2 gets way loose. Ross Weiss just drives right over the right rear as Chase Briscoe was going by. So a lot of guys running out of fuel. Derek Fisher out of fuel. Jason Lance out of fuel. Looks like Travis Pullen is now on pit road, along with the 22 of Ross Weiss. Just a handful of laps to go here. And now fuel becomes a big question mark for a lot of these drivers. As Fisher was gone. He was way gone. as there was initially going to be a caution, but then they decided to pull back on the yellow, let him keep running before they actually flew the caution flag. Travis Pullen is done for the evening. Does Austin Matthews have enough fuel? So green at a turn for Austin Matthews, your leader. Chase Briscoe second, Corey Teeple third, Colton Snyder fourth, Steve Cooper in fifth. Do they have enough fuel to make it to the end? Green out of turn number 4. Green is back out and we're back underway. 4 laps to go. As they come by, it'll be 3 laps to go. Austin Matthews gets into the outside wall just a touch. Briscoe with the slider, not going to stick. Austin Matthews and Chase Briscoe going at it. Briscoe with the slider once again, not enough as Austin Matthews able to make it stick on the outside down the back straightaway to turns 3 and 4. And Austin Matthews with a great job on the crossover puts a pretty good gap between him and Chase Briscoe. 2 laps to go. The 67 is in the wall. Austin Matthews gets into the wall on the 5, and Chase Briscoe going to rocket by him and take the lead. White flag is out for the 5 of Chase Briscoe. Does Austin Matthews have anything left in turns 1 and 2? He's going to roll on the high side with Briscoe. Looking in turns 3 and 4 to try and throw the biggest slider of the year, and he's not going to do it. The 5 of Chase Briscoe is going to come home with the victory. Austin Matthews second. Looks like Corey Teeple third, Ross Weiss fourth. And I believe Colton Snyder fifth. What a finish to that race. The 5 of Chase Briscoe takes advantage of Austin Matthews getting into the outside wall, and he brings home the victory here at the Dirt Series. So we'll try and get Chase Briscoe in here and get a quick interview for him before we wrap up tonight's events here with the Dirt Series. I want to thank everybody tuning in here tonight. Again, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, make sure to check us out on Facebook, and also check us out on YouTube. We have a lot of content on there for you to go through. Check out Dirt Series on Facebook as well. And just a big thank you to Dirt Series for hosting this race, letting us come in here and have some fun. And thanks to all of you for tuning in, and that's what keeps us putting these races on each and every week. Well, it looks like we will not be able to get a word with Chase, so with that being said, once again, wants to say thanks to everybody for tuning in here tonight, and well, again, thanks to everybody. Sorry, having some difficulties trying to get some guys in here, but no interviews for the sprint cars here this evening, but that's all right. And make sure to tune in on Wednesday, as we will be back for some more racing action. And until then, have a good evening and good night.